G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to do a pearl pour for you just over this previously used canvas. This was a little while ago. I was still practicing my pearls, and yeah, I've got all these big intestine things that I don't like. So I'll show you a couple of recent ones. So this is more the sort of thing I'm trying to achieve. A pretty pattern in the center, something to look at in the middle, and then the gold pearls around the outside. So those are those two there. So hopefully I can create something like that. Now if you've been following my YouTube video, you'll know that I started with my gold into a dirty pour, and then I did a ring of gold, and then I did a puddle of gold. I think the puddle worked best, so I'm going to go again with the puddle. Got it there. And then I'm going to do something, I mean, I've done this before, the kiss pours, but I saw a lovely lady on my acrylic pouring Facebook group, Amanda Reed. Hi Amanda. And she did a kiss pour into the puddle. So I'm going to see if that works, because I've done a ring pour, so let's try a kiss pour. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got, I'll layer the paints first, and then I'll do my puddle. So today I'm using, as I always do, Liquitex Basics and Floetrol. I think they work the best. I'm still to try other brands. I did try Global in a cloud pour and it failed miserably, so I kind of haven't gone again with it. Excuse me. My black is the Artist Loft, and that is mixed equal parts with Floetrol and then a dash of water. The colours are all Liquitex Basics, so I've got the dioxazine purple, which is that one. And then there's the medium magenta, which is that one. The phthalo blue, and then that one over there is basically all the bright aqua green with just a blob of blue, just to make it a little bit more turquoise. And the Liquitex Basics have all been mixed 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint, and then some water. The gold is the Decoart Supreme Sheen in the 24K, and that is mixed equal parts Floetrol. So that's a 60 gram in there, and I've mixed 60 grams of Floetrol. No silicone oil, and that's it. So what I thought I would do first is, and I haven't tried this at all, this is my first go at it, so let's hope it works. I'm going to put some black in the bottom. I'm going to keep just a tiny little bit of black. I don't really know how much I need, and I'm not sure whether I should be layering them, but I just thought I'm just going to do 1 layer of each, pour the paint in, and see what happens. So there's a little bit of black left, and I'll thin that out and I'll just pop it on my corners for some coverage. So little splash of water, just tap water, just so that my corners are covered. Put a blob on each corner. And then I'll just spread that out. Maybe I should have layered my cups. I don't know, we'll see how this goes first. It's always next time, isn't there? Just spread that out a little bit, just so that the paint's got something to grab onto as it goes towards the edge. Hope you guys have all been having a go at these pearl pours. They're a lot of fun, and I think you get a really nice result. You don't have to worry about your cells being overstretched, things like that. You know, when you do your flip cup pours, flip and drags. I think these are a little bit easier to do, and you could still achieve a really pretty result. It just takes a little bit of practice to get your consistency right. I do like my paints to be a little bit thinner than my, my gold. Because when I want when the pearls pop up, I want them to stay in their round shape. I don't want them to kind of go wobbly. You know, when you're making cells, if your mix is too thin, your cells tend to go a bit wobbly. It's similar with this, so you've got to make sure that your mix is just right, and it just takes a bit of practice. Don't think anybody can get things exactly right the first time, hey? We have to practice. Let me move that out of the way. So in the one cup, I'm going to put the pink and the purple and the black, and in the other cup, I'm going to put the blue and the turquoise. So that's what I'm going to do. And because I've got a dark colour in first, let's put the light colour in next. Just going to pour that in. Again, I'm probably thinking I should have maybe layered them. Might have been a big mistake. But it's done now. Just pour that in. And if it doesn't work, then I'll do it again and I'll layer them. Now you could layer them maybe 2 or 3 times. It's probably a better idea actually than just pouring them in like that. But I'll keep those cups. I can always do it again. And now my gold, I'm just going to pour that into the middle like so. I've got a lot of black in the bottom of those cups, you know. I'm thinking that it was probably a bad idea. I'm going to have a lot of black in the centre. I'm sort of questioning myself now. All right, let's make 2 little spouts, and here we go. Get them to flow in together. Yeah, it's not really working. I should have layered them. And my mix is obviously quite thin. I'll just try with a little ring pour in the centre there. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it was a bit thin because I didn't get those lines. Where did I put my torch? Put it away. That's okay, it's practice, isn't it? Have a go. Give it a quick torch. I probably poured it in a bit fast, maybe. What's that? Okay, now I'm going to go around in a big circle and then I'll just tip the paint off. Oh, there's something in there. I've got to get that out. Where's my tweezers? Blob of unmixed paint, no doubt. Oh no, look, something else. Something in there. Alright, well I'm not liking this already because I've kind of stuffed up my rings. I should have just stuck to a normal ring pour with it, I think. Over the edge. Come back. back into the middle. Over there. Now I'll have to turn this around so that you guys can see, otherwise you're not going to be able to see me tipping it back that way. Yeah. Layering it just once was not a good idea, you guys. Alright, paint, off you go. Quick, quick, quick sticks. I'll leave a little bit of pink there. Come back. Hope my gold hasn't all gone. Let's bring it back to the middle a little bit. Okay. Wipe my hands. I'm covered in paint. Well, that is not at all what I was expecting. The problem was when I did my kiss pour, the paint just kind of went in and started churning. I was hoping to get like feathering, but it did not work. If I had made my paints thicker, I would have got that feathering, but then I wouldn't have got the pearls. So probably just sticking to my normal ring pour would have been better, I think. Here come the pearls. Pretty pearls. Also found that if you don't torch at the beginning, you know, after you've done your pour, if you don't torch then, torch afterwards and pop the bubbles later, you're more inclined to get the cells up then when you burst your bubbles. You burst your bubbles, so to speak. So yeah, try to resist the temptation to torch straight away, because I just do think that the cells pop up more when you torch later and then those little bubbles pop. I guess some people might like this, you know, because of the pink and the blue. I've got a pink corner there, I've got a blue corner there, and then I've got like purple down there. But it's not what I had in my head. The ring pour, as I said earlier, the ring pour would have been much better in hindsight, but hey, I didn't know what the kiss pour was going to do. When Amanda did this, the kiss pour, I think she was a bit upset because she didn't get the pearls. And I think you didn't get the pearls, Amanda, because your mix was too thick. Because you got those featherings in the centre, which are great to get the featherings, but you only get those featherings if your mix is relatively thick. I think that's why. But I will experiment with it a little bit more. Yeah. I'll let that sit for about 15 minutes or so and see if anything else wants to happen. And then I will come back to you and show you the finished result. Clean up my mess a little bit. I think I've managed to go over all the corners. Actually, I've missed that one. Let's put some blue there. That one's good. And there's not much paint to pick up. I thought I tipped quite a lot off, but maybe I didn't. I definitely should have done the layering in the cup instead of just pouring it all in. And I would have got yeah, and then maybe just the ring pour. Okay, another quick little torch, and then I'm not going to get anything up here by the looks of it. I must have tipped all the white, not the white, the gold. I must have tipped all the gold off that corner. But I've got a lot of pearls, haven't I? Which is a good thing. And over here, they're taking on the purple, so I'm getting some purple through mixing in with the gold. And over here, the gold is taking on some of the blue. So they're going like a turquoise colour. Is that better? I'll leave it off for a while. Can't tell. All right, I'm going to zoom you in. And then I will come back in a little while and we'll see what's happened. Okay. Oh, there's that light in that bottom left corner that's bugging me. Which light that is. All right, I'll see you soon. I'm back. I didn't wait very long. It was only about 10 minutes. I've got things to do. I'm going to turn off the hose outside, feed the dogs, feed the birds. It's starting to get dark, so let's just get on with this. I did find that light that was making that shine on the bottom left-hand corner, though, my overhead light. So I turned that one off. So there's parts of this that I really like. I like how that it's got a pink corner and it's got a blue corner and then it's got the pink and blue swirly bit in the middle, so that's really pretty. My mix, I'm thinking, was a tad thin. See how the cells have popped up and they haven't stayed in their round shape, some of them. They've kind of lost some of their roundness. And that's an indication that my mix was a little bit too thin. Look at the gold with the black peeping through. They just look as if they're floating, don't they? They're so pretty. I really love doing this technique. And then the gold there, floating in that magenta. And then over there in that top right hand corner, that's where the gold's taking on that purple sheen. Some nice black negative space there and a little pop of pink in the corner. Look at these cells here, the gold ones that have taken on the blue, and they've got this turquoise shimmer around the edges of them. So yeah, really pretty colours. Kind of, maybe my colours were too similar because it just looks all pretty turquoise, doesn't it? I mean, there's a bit of blue there, but it's mainly just turquoise. Like I've lost the definition between the blue and the turquoise, again, because my mix may have been a bit thin. So still experimenting. Every time I do something, one of these pours, I change it a little bit, I write down what it did, and if it didn't work, then cross that off and go back to my original. I did add just a splash more water in this one because I really wanted the colours to roll over the gold, but it didn't work as well as I thought it would. So there you go. Another little instructional video for you on pearls. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Hope you've learnt something. And yeah, please like and subscribe and share my videos. If everyone just shares a couple of videos and get my paintings out there, that would be muchly appreciated. And join the Australian acrylic pouring group. Pop up your pearl pours. I'd love to see them. And we can have a chat about what works and what doesn't work for you. All right, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. And I will definitely see you for the next video. Bye for now.